Nome 10.
Ah.
Mike P, main stage Mike. Quiet room tonight. But you acted like it was 2,000 people in the building.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed your performance tonight, man. You really came and did your numbers tonight, man. How you feeling?
I feel great. I feel wonderful. Tough win. You know, I would have wanted Saga to do what he does and be the talent that he is. But once again, this wasn't about Saga. It was about me and my mission to let the world know who the fuck I am. And I showed that today, so.
Was it, you went crazy every single round, your first, your second, like you was going ballistic all the way to the third. You went first. Do you feel like kind of what you did Th3 Saga off a little bit?
Yeah. You know, a lot of people want to go last, and sometimes the tone gets set and the pressure is on you before you even say anything.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the pressure got to him. I think it was getting to him before we got on stage. I noticed it, and you know, I elevated my round, and yeah, I think it threw him off a little bit.
Coming into the battle, you saying that, does that like amp you up more when you look at your opponent and you feel like he's not as confident as you are?
Yes. Yeah, there's certain things that you could sense for sure. I'm good at masking my anxiety and all the shit that I go through, but I felt it in his body language, and you know, I didn't really do anything to throw him off, but I just knew how fucking guy. Shout out to you.
It's the 25K.
25K. I ain't make no 25K for today.
25K.
Yeah, can I hold 5? Yeah, man. It was just. I didn't do anything necessarily to throw him off on purpose. I did what I did, and I think I don't know if anyone's gonna do better than me this weekend. And I said that before this. I said, watch who has, you know, all these guys on the card. Watch who has the best performance, and you watched it. I think still got a couple battles to go, but I feel confident.
You definitely were amazing tonight. How did it feel battling with no one virtually in there like that? You know, maybe a little noise here and there, but it was virtually you and your opponent.
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of different things that I never saw before. As far as like cameras, there was a guy just right on you and circling you as you were. I've never experienced that. I've never experienced a studio with props and all this shit. It was different. All of it was different. And wow. I just was lucky enough to adapt immediately. And I said yesterday when we first came into the studio for the face-off, they were like, how do you think you're gonna do in a big, small room? Mm-hmm. And I said, all I care about is this right here. All I care about is this little tiny space between me and Saga. I will black myself out and I will not focus on these things. I'll focus on my rounds and I will wrap them. And I did.
I mean, you came out and you were amazing.
Thank you,
You
man.
showed like...
I really do appreciate it.
You showed main stage Mike is not no BS. You're not just saying it to hype yourself up, to make you feel like... And your peers, the vets in the game, they are respecting what you do. They kind of been respecting what you do, but now it's like you solidified yourself.
Yeah, today was important. Extremely important for everybody, I think, on this card. But yeah, I mean, I knew what today meant, and I took full advantage of it.
How'd you feel about your opponent?
That's the homie, man. I feel, you know, tough win. I would have wanted him to, you know what I mean. Everybody had us as the best battle.
He tried to close out crazy on you. If he hit them first two would have hit.
I know.
That would have been a hard.
And the third was wild because that concept was beautiful, and then he stumbled through it again a couple times, which was, you know, disappointing. But Saga, you know, he's incredible, and you know, he will get his just due. I just feel bad because, you know, the whole thing of Saga was, you know, I can perform under the pressure, and I can perform, and he didn't, which sucks. You don't want that as an artist. You don't want your opponent to, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You don't want your opponent to fuck up like that. You know, you need that replay value, you know? You don't want to get 50% of the show.
Preparing for this, knowing that you're in the Ultimate Madness 2 tournament, did that at all mess with your mind?
Nope.
Okay.
Never cared about it, never thought about it. When I fly home, I will be writing for Ryder before I even land. We're going to get right back to work, and I plan on winning. I plan on winning Ultimate Madness 2, taking the 25K, and from then on, you know, we'll see if we could close out the year with a big name. Other than that, you know, Ryder is the focus already. Is the focus. So, yeah, we're ready.
Main stage, Mike. You know, Summer Madness.
Yeah.
Is that in your mindset now? Like, yo, from now on, I just put me in these positions, man, against the best, the very best that URL has to offer.
I talked to Smack earlier. I think it's, you know, I think this was pretty convincing that I am a person that will sell tickets. I am a person that will give you the most fire rounds you could possibly hear every single time. I'm the person with the passion, the drive, the from the fans, the social media game. You go down the fucking line. I check them all twice. And today is like all right, can I join that little cool table of big cards? And you need to put me on. You need to put me on here. And, you know, he did. And we had a conversation. And, yeah, it's time. Ultimate Madness 2, the winner, the finals will be on Summer Madness.
That's a fact.
So I'm not worried about that as far as this Summer Madness. But, yes, on these big cards, man, especially with caffeine, with the URL caffeine cards.
Yeah, I hear you doing big things, man.
Partnered with caffeine, you know what I mean? So I do business with them and URL, you know what I'm saying? And that's been April 24th was the last time I clocked into a 9 to 5. So
congratulations
it's been
on that.
A lot of beautiful things that have been happening lately, and we just got to keep it going. There's no relaxing. It just, you know what I mean? Like I said, I'll soak tonight up, you know, but we go right to work.
Ill Will, I did an interview with him doing predictions, and he said Mike P's probably the best direct angler in the game right now.
Thank you.
Like, Ill Will said this, and you know, as far as you being able to angle and hit people, like they said, as far as directly angling and keeping people interested, you're probably the best at that. Well, how do you feel about that?
I could believe that, man. I think I have the ability to break people down in a way that, you know, doesn't really happen often. I think with Danny, I did a very unprecedented thing, which was a whole round of one angle. Most people, when they angle, it's in the middle or the beginning or the end. I use a whole round, and I like that concept. I want to do that again. I was going to do it with Saga, but there was nothing enough that I could really, you know, dive into. So,
well, Mike P, I hope I get a chance to chop it up with you a little bit more in the future, because you know, I know you about to do big things. You got your caffeine and all that. Well, let's go watch Tay-Rock and Daylight.
Yes, for sure.
See how that goes.
Right now.
Appreciate you, Mike
Absolutely.
P. You are definitely one of the greatest. Keep doing your thing, man.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
Yep.